only bit of quality. You know, you weren't really good when we were younger, but when you're younger, yeah, you lot will know. Like when you're younger, 11 aside, and there's a top player, that star that they're always looking for because they know that's what it's like at Barcelona. There's no quality anywhere else, so they say, okay, let's pass it to Messi. He's gonna do some magic that will help us win.
Let's cut the crap. We know what, in my head, my thing, the reason why Barcelona are not where they are now is Messi. Welcome back to the 3 Point Show. It's your host, Max, 3P. Do you make sure you like, share, comment, and make sure you hit that notification button so you know when the latest video drops. Yeah?
Yeah, it works, man. That was alright.
Of course it works. It always works. To my left hand side, you see King of the IV.
Oh, go on.
You already know how it is.
La Liga expert.
Let me do the intros, man.
My bad.
La Liga aficionado, Barca lunatic, and all the above. So going into this, I know we always have conversations off camera and whatnot, but it's time we talk about Barcelona in front of the screen. You're looking at the best player that Barcelona has ever had touched the Camp Nou, frustrated, like even on the brink of it, looks like he wants to leave. He looks like a broken man. What has happened this season that Messi's got to this point? It might be an accumulation of many things, but whenever I watch Barcelona play, it doesn't even seem like they are the powerhouse that they are meant to be.
That's because they're not, and they haven't been for a very long time.
So, explain what's happened this season.
What's happened this season? It's been a build-up of many seasons, in my opinion. It's been a build-up of things that we've been seeing, but it's just got worse. Lousy players that have sort of too much power, that are still there, even though they're a bit old, they're a bit slow, they shouldn't be starting. History of the club.
Name a shame.
For me, PK and Busquets, the two of them, starting 11, they shouldn't be there.
Suarez?
Way too slow. Luis Suarez, because the club don't have a lot of money, I would say, and it's mad to say Barcelona don't have a lot of money. They don't. Although they somehow spend mad money, or in mad debt. But Luis Suarez, because it will cost so much to replace him, I would say he should be starting. But if we could get Lautaro Martinez, as we're trying hard to do, get him out as well. Not because he's a bad player. He's still got some qualities. He can still do some magic. But any team with any bit of pace, mobility, dynamism, they're going to cause Barcelona problems. They're causing huge problems. Throwing money at players that don't even make sense. Griezmann, the name, sounds good to bring in. Griezmann makes sense because I think he could be a replacement for Suarez. No, because Griezmann ain't a number 9. So it doesn't make any sense. You can't have Griezmann if you're still going to have Messi. It doesn't make any sense. But
Suarez was like a number 9 when he was at Liverpool.
Suarez was a number 9.
Was a number 10, sorry. Suarez. Because Suarez was playing up front.
Yeah, but Suarez, he was a number 9 for Uruguay as well, though.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was. He was up front with...
Cavani
you can have 2 9s.
You don't play 2 9s. You don't play 2 9s. You can have 2...
Wait. No. Listen. Just a 9 isn't just a style of play. If you're the furthest forward, you're a 9, bro. So there's a striker.
Who was further forward out of him and Cavani?
Cavani was further forward. No, but he's still a striker though. Okay, let me tell you something. A player that plays behind, and you see, we can't say Suarez was playing behind. Cavani was further forward, but Suarez, it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense. The people that know football know what I'm talking about. You can have 2 strikers. Henry and Bergkamp were... Okay, there's a second striker is what Suarez was. A second striker.
What was Griezmann?
He wasn't no second striker. Griezmann was like he was a second striker.
Okay.
But his style of play is a little bit different.
I apologize to all you viewers that we've clearly brought on someone that doesn't know what he's talking about. It's clear as day. Let's cut the crap. We know, in my head, my thing, the reason why Barcelona are not where they are now is Messi. Hear me out. Messi is still the greatest player to play for Barcelona ever. Messi is still, if not one of the best players in the world. Messi is still all of these things. But this Barcelona is catered for Messi. and Messi alone. He dominates the ball. His statistics are great. He's still a great player because you have to say that before you criticize someone or they'll call you a hater. His statistics are great. We do see 25 goals, 21 assists. I mean, you look at that and you think, wow. But then when you look at Barcelona, if you mark him, if you put 2-3 men around him, Barcelona ain't got a chance. The whole team is old and dusted.
Wait, you just said the whole team is old and dusted, so how can Messi be the problem?
Hold on. Messi's not the only problem, but he's one of the main problems. Even though you don't want to admit it. Messi is great. You know what I'm saying. But the fact that he's so ball dominant, it doesn't work anymore. He hasn't got Xavi and Iniesta anymore.
Let me stop you here. And this is why you shouldn't talk about things that you don't know. This boy doesn't watch enough Barcelona to speak like this. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
There we go.
Messi's changed his game, and ever since, I would say, Iniesta left, it's been Messi. As in everything goes through Messi. Wait. You haven't let me finish. Messi didn't used to do that because Xavi and Iniesta could control the midfield. They could pick out passes. They could move on the attack.
No. We're not going to get away with it.
Yes, we are. Wait.
Because when Xavi and Iniesta were there, you said it was all Messi. So now that
no one ever says it was all Messi. Bro, you can find the archives. Go back to the tweets.
Goodness.
I've been saying...
You want to go back to the tweets?
Listen. Let me tell you something. Without Messi, Barcelona would have been a top team. That Barcelona team that we saw from 2008 up until 2012, forget about...
I'll say further than that, but...
No, but, that Pep Barcelona was, different class. Obviously, there was Enrique's Barcelona, but for me, there was that Pep Barcelona, and they would not... Many of you will say that's the greatest team that have ever played football, and for me, that's the greatest team that I've ever played football. Yeah. They wouldn't be the greatest team that have ever played football without Messi. That's what I'm saying.
Would they be the greatest team without Xavi and Iniesta or Busquets? Let's not act like it was just one man.
No. Fam, one man elevates you. Think about every greatest team. They've always got that one man that will take you there, and he's that one man. That's the facts. You can't try.
This argument doesn't work internationally.
What?
This argument doesn't work internationally. You want me to add subtitles too? This argument doesn't work internationally. No. You just said one man elevates, but we haven't seen him elevate Argentina.
Fam, Argentina got to hella finals. They would not have got there without him. We've lost in the final. I don't know. Argentina have lost in the final loads of times. They've lost in many finals. Yeah, cool. However, to get there is a good achievement. Now, they should have won at least 2, in my opinion. And to lose to Chile on penalties twice that's poor. But, fam, how many teams are getting to that many finals?
Be overly reliant on Messi, because you said it on several occasions. If Messi doesn't,
see, this is where you're getting.
You said it on several occasions. If Messi doesn't perform or if Messi gets marked out of the game, there's nothing. Yeah. So now you don't come out and say that I never said that, or they shouldn't move off from being Messi centric. You were just about to say that.
No, you didn't even let me finish, bro. You didn't even let me finish. Listen, what you're talking, but you're not offering any solutions. Yes, you don't want to be too Messi-centric. You don't want to do that. Because I watch this team and I say, look, why are you always looking for Messi? But let me tell you something. Where are you going to find... There's no quality anywhere else. This is what I'm saying. The squad is old. When he's the only bit of quality. You weren't really good when we were younger, but when you're younger, you lot will know. When you're younger, 11 aside... And there's a team, top player, that star that they're always looking for because they know. That's what it's like at Barcelona. There's no quality anywhere else. So they say, okay, let's pass it to Messi. He's going to do some magic. That will help us win. Bro, if we're not reliant on Messi, I promise, there's nothing.
From, even doesn't make me lose my train of thought. What was I saying?
Arthur.
Yeah, so what is actually going on in the head office for everything to be this bad? What's going on is it Bartomeu or who is there?
Yeah, Bartomeu.
What's happening?
In what sense?
Because they're saying that all these dodgy deals for him, for example, that deal.
Arthur, yeah.
And we already know the squad's getting older. Adding a 30-year-old, it's not going to make you younger. Quick maths.
Yeah.
So why is those kind of deals happening? Why are Barcelona in this state? If that makes sense.
Yeah, because this board have basically, from what I understand, when you leave the club as the president and the whole board, if the club is left in a certain amount of debt, you have to pay that off yourself.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's why they've done these deals, because they had to hand in financial results or whatever for the quarter or whatever. For the year, I think it was. And in order to do that, they needed another £70 million or euros. I think it was 70 million euros. So that's why they've done this dodgy deal with Arthur and Pjanic, which is essentially a swap deal, but they've put it through as two deals that are, paid for. So Juve have paid 70 million for Arthur, while Barca have paid 60 million for a 30-year-old Pjanic. Just so on the economic side and in the papers, they can say they've taken in 70 million and they don't have to pay off that debt. That's the sort of board we have. They've sold a 23-year-old for another 30-year-old. Bro, if we go through that Barcelona team, do you know how many 30 plus there are? And it's not even just 30 plus. We're talking multiple 32s and 33s. Is it? Nah. Boy. I mean, the lower your expectations, the less you're going to hurt. But yeah, I'm not expecting anything. I wouldn't be surprised if Napoli beat us. Wouldn't be surprised.
Well, I think obviously Champions League is going to be interesting. We're looking at, obviously, Barcelona didn't win the league. But their points total is actually obviously worse than what it is last season.
Yeah.
We're looking at Barcelona have 87 points in 38 matches last season. If Real Madrid, I think they're on 82 right now. 83, Barcelona.
Yeah, 82.
But so if Real Madrid win the last match, they'll have 2 more points than what Real Madrid, Barcelona had last season.
Yeah.
It goes to show you how far back Barcelona have been.
Yeah.
You go on further than that. You're looking at Zidane.
But wait, even at 87, that's not a good tally.
That's not a good tally.
And guess who was in charge? Valverde was in charge. Now, it's not his fault. It's not only his fault, but a lot of it is his fault.
Say you had 87 points with Valverde, you don't have 87 points. You had 87 points with Valverde, you don't have 87 points.
Of course.
But
87 is not good enough, neither is 82.
But, even going through the squad, I look at Ansu Fati, good. He's a player. Griezmann, there's a player in there, and Frankie de Jong and the other names that we've mentioned, but a lot of them are a bit past their prime, shall I say?
Yeah, that is the problem.
Real Madrid they brought in Zidane, who has because he was there for a long time before, and he knows his players and he's trusted.
Respect.
One thing I will say, it's not always too good to be chopping and changing managers.
Yeah,
because Zidane knows his players inside out. This season, he's 22 of the 24 players that have played this season have scored. One of the 2 players that didn't score, check me out. Of the 2 players that didn't score, one is a backup centre back in Militao, and the other person is Brahim Diaz that played 59 minutes. You see what I'm saying? That's what you talk about someone that knows what he's doing. Looking at the 10 of I'm trying to forget my words.
I don't know what you're saying.
Of the 10 most used players this season, 9 of them were the old guard. One of them was Mendy, a left back. You look at Jovic, Hazard, Bale and Rodriguez, who are 4 of 6 most expensive players for Real Madrid in Real Madrid
holding bench.
Average between them 9 games with 1 goal. And now we're talking about, so you're looking at a manager that, this year they didn't bring in a signing that was going to change their fortune.
Hazard.
But he got injured. Yeah, they did.
And they spent a hell of a lot of money.
They did.
Mendy wasn't cheap, Militao wasn't cheap, Jovic wasn't cheap.
But it was the old guard at the end of the day. My thing is, Barcelona's old guard is just not good enough. Yeah. Now is the time that they need to change.
It's 2 things though. Our old guard is not good enough, and Real Madrid's old guard respects Zidane. Yes. Because we can't forget that Real Madrid were not good at the start of the season under Lopetegui. He got sacked. So there's a reason that happened.
I think there is.
It's a respect thing for me, in my opinion.
There's a very important thing of having an old player come back to a coach. Let's say if there's no great coaches on the market, there's always a good thing of having an old manager.
Instant respect.
We're seeing that's actually the theme that's going around everywhere that's right now. Arteta. We're looking at Ole, Frank, Arteta. You're going at, obviously Pep did it at Barca. We're looking at all these. I think the old guy, Bayern Munich, did it a while back before. I can't remember his name. But we've seen it a few times. Maybe Xavi comes in. I don't know if he's got enough experience.
That's the plan.
I don't know what's going on. Maybe Xavi can bring back the feeling that's missed. But I just feel like it's done. And I'll tell you one thing, you do not want Neymar to win that Champions League. Otherwise,
Neymar won't win that Champions League. PSG are not winning it.
He's going to win it.
I don't know, but PSG are not.
If Real Madrid beat Man City,
I'm hoping Chelsea come back against Bayern Munich. I promise.
Chelsea?
I'm hoping they come back.
Chelsea.
Yeah. The game's not over.
Chelsea.
It's not over.
Oh, it's over. Oh, it's over.
I'm hoping it's not.
It's over.
I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping Bayern, because we play whoever wins that game if we beat Napoli.
Okay.
I don't want us to play Bayern. Do you know what they'll do to us?
Hey,
So
this back for the 3 Point Show. Do make sure you like and subscribe and make sure you hit that notification button for new content coming very soon. Mike's from the 3 Point Show with King Adi IV.
Signing out.
We are out.